Guys, I am Preeti and you're watching this knowledge bank information video on visualization. How to do visualization. I have actually shared a video on goal setting earlier, but this is specifically on visualization and how to do visualization, what way visualization works, what to do to make your visualization effective, and what are you doing that is actually not making your visualization work. Okay, so we are going to look into all of these, so just stay tuned and make sure you watch this video till the end, because this entire video is jam-packed with information that's just going to blow your mind and it's going to change the way you do visualization now and forever. Okay, so stay tuned. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and click on the little bell icon. So hi, I am Preeti and we are watching this video on visualization. Now let me just explain in brief what does visualization mean. Visualization is a technique of goal setting where you are actually visualizing the images, the pictures, the animated motion picture of something that you would really love to have in your life. Okay, and this can be anything. This can be the salary that you want. This can be the health, the body that you want. You might be wanting to get into shape, you might be wanting to get into good health. So that is all that you can visualize. Then you can visualize your favorite car, your favorite home, your favorite job, etc. There is nothing on this planet that you cannot visualize about. Okay, so yes, and now how to do visualization. It's a simple process. You don't have to have a very complex procedure. You have to go deep into meditation. You can actually close your eyes, just concentrate on your breath for a few minutes, like just say 5 minutes, and then you can start visualizing once your body begins to relax. Okay, because when the body is relaxed, when the mind is relaxed, it's very easy to form pictures in your mind. Okay, now how to visualize. Now suppose, let's say that you have to work for you would love to have a certain salary. You are having a certain income up to this level and you want your salary to be up to here, and then you have to visualize that amount. What makes you realize that okay, this is the truth? The visuals, whenever you see in front of your eyes, it has to feel as if that is the truth. And visualization has to be always done in a way that you don't have to feel okay, this is the salary, this is going to become something in my future. You don't have to do that. Okay, that does not work. The visualization that you do, it's always something that is happened in the present. You have to visualize it as if it has already happened. Okay, so if you are imagining or to have some good health, then your visualization should have that. If you want to do visualization for good body and good shape, you have to visualize that it has already happened. If you want to visualize that you want a good house, the house of your dreams, first of all you have to go around and find out such a house that's the house of your dreams. Now yes, and then you can start visualizing on that. You have to go to that house, you have to see, you have to feel that place, how that place feels. Okay, how the air around that place feels. Okay, then you might be wanting to visualize visualize that perfect job. Visualizing the perfect job, how that job is going to make you feel, how you are going to feel when you reach that position. Visualize and feel as if it has already happened and you are enjoying that position right now. Okay, yes, and then if you like, these are the different examples on how you can visualize about different areas of your life. Now these are just a few things I listed. It can be anything that you want. Okay, now how does visualization work? A lot of people complain that it's not working for them. Visualization works only when it is when something the first thing is that it has to be your dream thing. Okay, if the house you are visualizing, it has to be your dream house. The car that you're visualizing, it has to be the car of your dreams, no matter what the price is, no matter whether it's available in your city, your state, or your country or not. Okay, yes, and that is there about then with your, and I know you might have heard the fact about goal setting, that about smart goals, specific, measurable, achievable. Yeah, achievable. Okay, so achievable, if you are actually trying to water down some of the things, a few things are always on your mind. Okay, no, this has to be this way, so whenever your desires are met completely, majority of your desires, majority of your expectations, that is where the visualization is going to happen. If you are going to compromise, if you want a house, sometimes how people do it, that okay, I need a house right now, but I don't need that expensive house. And sometimes they try to compromise so much that the actual house that they want to buy, it's actually something that they don't like it, they don't love it, they don't want to be there. But that feeling of unlikeness, the feeling of that repulsion is already inside you, and the more you visualize, the more you will repulse away that thing. Okay, so never ever try to visualize for something that you don't like, that you don't want, that makes you feel uncomfortable. Okay, anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, unlikely, disappointed, repulsive, anything, any emotion that's negative, it's not going to bring that thing to you. Okay, no matter, now sometimes people need something so much in their lives, like money. If you I will be doing a special video for money, because it's a huge topic and people do so much for that, and then they feel, oh my god, nothing is coming across, and there are several reasons for that. I will be discussing about that later, but for now we are going to go with this. And okay, so now visuals are supposed, the highest of your desire, the best things that you would really love to have, you would love to have, not that it should make you feel proud. There are two different things. Whenever you choose anything, your ego will be saying, okay, if I get that house, it's going to make my status appear so huge, I am going to be like dignified person in the society, and this and that, I'm going to feel flattered, people are going to be jealous of me. That kind of desire is not a desire. Your heart will never want that something that you buy is going to make others feel jealous. Your heart is only going to be completely fulfilled, that oh my gosh, that's such a lovely house. I don't know, no matter it can be a very remote place, no matter it can be something that that may take me a lot of miles to travel daily to work, but still I love that, and I'm going to go with it. So that is what your heart's desire is. Okay, so yes, so you have to just know, your heart has to connect with that thing. If you don't like it, not exactly like, if you don't love that thing, it's not going to come to you. You have to love it really really hard to have it very very soon in your life. Okay, yes. And then also, while you visualize, that is the main thing, the connection from the heart and your intense love for that thing. Okay, that's the main thing that you need. And also the details, if you're visualizing about something and if you don't know the details, for example, if you want a house, if you have not gone and seen a house, if you have no idea what your dream house can be, you're just thinking in your mind, okay, the room should be this big, okay, yes, the kitchen should have the latest technology. Latest, but what sort of technology? Technology, designs, interiors, all of this changes every year. What do you want? Okay, so you have to focus on that. The details are important, connection from the heart is important. Third most important thing is the visualization. It has to connect with other senses of information, information taking. Now, for what other senses of information taking do we have? We have the auditory sense of information taking. Means if you are desiring to have a car of your own, then suppose it's like a Lamborghini. I know Lamborghini is like a very expensive, and I don't know whether that would work for Indian roads or not. But if you want to go for a Lamborghini, try to listen to what sort of sound its engine makes. Try to listen to try to take a test drive of it. Try to sit and try to sit in that car and feel how that car feels. After once you have felt that, and not just a Lamborghini, I would like to say what you love, the car that you love, you have to have the feeling of it. And because the details about the car, okay, what model do you want, what color do you want, etc., is important. And what date, up to how much time do you want. I know sometimes the time cannot be that precise, but yes, don't sometimes the urge to have that thing should be so hard that you should not feel that you can wait long for that thing. Okay, so yes, so that is going to bring you things closer and really quicker. Then the first thing was audio. Okay, the second thing is kinesthetic. Kinesthetic means feeling from your feeling with your body, something you are feeling with your body. Now let's see, if you want a diamond necklace, okay, so you have to know, okay, what brand diamonds that you want, what sort of clarity you want. You have to hold that in your hand and see what sort of clarity, how much it shimmers, and then put that around your neck and see how it feels. Okay, so yes, that is how you have to. Now again, diamond necklace is something that a lot, majority of females will go into. Okay, if I wear this, these people are going to get jealous of me. There should never be this feeling. If anything that you are planning for, this visualization and all of these processes are they actually fruitify, they actually fulfill your wishes with it happens with the power of the subconscious mind. And subconscious mind, it's also called the super conscious mind. The super consciousness is almost equal to the divine. Divine will never let you have anything that is out of jealousy. If you want to make somebody jealous and get something in your life, if you want to make others envy of you, that's not where divine wants you to lead you towards. Okay, divine wants that you be happy, okay, and you be inspiring to others. So if you know something that's good, now that technique, if it works for you, try to work on it, several times, and once it starts creating magic, then try to share it with others, because others will want to say, hey, how did you manage to get that necklace, how did you manage to get that beautiful house in such a small duration. Everybody will want to know that from you. Okay, so just make sure that you first build yourself up to that extent, then you start sharing it with others. Okay, and then there are these other things that I have discussed: health, wealth, relationships, that also we would like to see. Now the third most important thing, that why this thing, sometimes people complain that it does not work. Something, if you have to make it work, you have to feel. Okay, it has to feel good. Now sometimes let's see about relationships. Because in relationship, when people try to work on some partner who they are not in connection, you don't have a relationship with that partner, and you are trying to visualize that about that person, that you are going on a date, you are actually having a nice and romantic time at a beach, or some candlelight dinner or something like that. A lot of people tell me that, and it sometimes, I just feel, oh my gosh, they so much want this. But it's not that. Sometimes people say, I want this person, and some actor, I want this actor in my life as my boyfriend, just so that I can teach my ex a lesson. That is not what you're supposed to do. That's not a good feeling. That's not the truth of your heart. Your heart will never allow you to have anything that makes others jealous, that makes others realize what bad they have done. What you have gone through, it's specifically only because the lessons you have brought, the karmas that you have accumulated. Nobody is responsible for what sorrow you have borne in your life. Okay, so never ever try to have any sort of negative feelings, any sort of other feelings in your mind. Okay, then some people who want to go in a relationship, they might be trying to visualize about something who is very very different from them. It's just their crush, it's just their dream. It cannot be called a dream, because what lifestyle they have, if you feel completely relating to their lifestyle, if you feel that okay, that's the lifestyle, you will be 100% getting adjusted to that. Not exactly adjusted, adjustment and compromise, these two feelings, they will not work in visualization. Okay, there has to be excitement, there has to be passion when you are thinking about something, when you are visualizing about something. Okay, now let's get into a few questions, what to do that to make your visualization work. As I discussed, the details are important. Okay, what you need, how much you need, what color you need, etc. salary you want to increase, there has to be a perfect amount that you have to set. Then it has to be a connection from your heart has to desire, oh my gosh, that is such a lovely diamond necklace, I would love to have no matter what the price is. Now that's a feeling, that will allow you to attract that diamond necklace as early as possible to you. And then let's see the second question, how does it work? Visualization, when you visualize, you close your eyes and you visualize, that is, human minds actually work in images. Anything that happens in your life, it's actually happening in images and pictures, as well as sounds and feelings. So whatever is happening in your life, it's all because of the earlier programming that is present in your mind, and according to that it's all happening. And a lot of people usually, if you want to have a lot of positive things, and if you have been through a lot of negativity, start visualizing from small things, because very great and huge things that are good for you, your mind may not be able to accept right away. Okay, so yes, so start from little, then try to increase it months after months. Yes, you will require to practice it for months. Yes, try to do for little things, right? No, that's nothing bad. And then there has to, whatever you visualize, there has to be happiness, there has to be love, there has to be this feeling of joy, there has to be this feeling of excitement, there has to be this feeling of passion. Wow, this is I'm getting this, wow, that's amazing. That has to be inside you. Then what doesn't work, what will not work, now a lot of people have seen a lot of hardships, sometimes with money, sometimes with relationship, and then there is this sort of desperateness, oh my gosh, I should get this, I should not miss this, I have to get this, and have to is a different thing, but oh god, I should not miss this, oh god, I should. If that feeling is inside you, that's, your mind is actually getting those no 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 as signal, and your mind is going to withdraw from letting you use that super consciousness to make it work for you. Okay, everything has to be positive, everything has to be great, and great for you and everybody else, around you. Okay, so yes, so this is how visualization works. And I have tried my best to make this video because these are the basic questions that everybody asks. And for money, I am going to make a special video because this is like very less, and money, I get asked a lot of questions, and so that is where I will be discussing that in a separate new video altogether. But for now, I feel this much information is sufficient, but still I know that you guys might be having some questions. If you have any questions, do share them in the comments, and I will try my best to answer all the questions that are unique and different. Okay, so if your questions is not answered, try to read the earlier comments and you will be finding the answer. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for being with me. Do stay subscribed to my channel by subscribing, and stay tuned, keep following the path of your soul's purpose, because you are born for a reason. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.